Intro time. Ha 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 hoya. That's the wrong thing.
What?
I said Hoya like it's Naruto.
Oh.
Alright, yes. Dragon Ball. We are all now completely caught up with what is considered the canon content of Dragon Ball.
The currently accepted Dragon canon. Dragon Ball
Yes.
canon.
So, of course, everything within Dragon Ball anime and Dragon Ball Z, and same goes with the manga, I guess. And, of course, Dragon Ball Super. Plus the Broly
All the
movie.
way up till the last chapter of Super, which
Which-
what number was that?
78?
70.
What's that?
78. So if
78,
anyone
yeah.
watching here and they haven't read the last chapter of Super,
That's fucking
shit.
unlucky.
then that was really
I don't think we're gonna talk a lot about the newer stuff.
Yeah.
I think
we probably won't talk
I
about
think
the-
we're
the
gonna
current-
talk more about the tropes that appear in the newer stuff, because even still, as much as like okay, it's fresh in our minds the newer stuff. Wait, I still didn't do the fucking intro.
No.
Yes, hello, Dragon Ball Review. Yes, I am Arom17Z, joined by the normal hosts of Calibri Body and Gigawatt Gallic Gun. Whatever.
No.
Yeah. Acceptable. Like, so Alex, you were the last one of us to catch up, or start, I should say, Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we all caught up at the same time, lol.
Literally.
What are we talking about?
Technically.
What are we talking
Technically, we all
about?
caught
What?
up with
Oh
one
yeah,
chapter.
okay, so for me, it was one chapter.
Yeah, you're one
Yeah.
chapter behind.
Yeah. Still, we all
Put up
caught up
with us.
together.
That was nice, reading the first thing ever that none of us had ever read before.
It actually was. Like, even when we were reading Bleach, it was something that Aiden had already read.
Multiple
Same
times.
as Super, all the way up till that last chapter.
Yeah. But I don't know, it was different as well, because like that was the first time I had been through Super. Because for a lot of Super, I've been reading it monthly for quite some time now.
Yeah.
So for a little bit backstory with me, I started Dragon Ball in 2017, caught up very quickly because I'm an insane human being. And thus, like the anime hadn't finished yet. The anime was not even up to I think the final arc yet of the Tournament of Power. So I think I waited like weekly watching the Tournament of Power or whatever, and then eventually I went through the Super manga. And that's how I kind of have been catching up slowly, monthly, for a couple of years now. Yeah. God, 2017 seems like so long ago.
Meanwhile,
But I
started
would have
Dragon
read the
Ball
manga in
September last year.
2018, I think. Yeah. I would have started reading Super in 2018.
Because I'm trying to... When did I,
Cause you call up.
When did I start watching Shippuden? Because that's when... Because what happened was I started watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
No, I watched Naruto, the first series.
Was it?
And then I stopped watching the first series, and then I went to watch Dragon Ball. But then, the Muscle Tower was dog shit, so I went back to watching Naruto. I finished Shippuden, and then I went to fucking Dragon. Then I went to finish Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think that was back when you started somewhat racing Alex in a non-competition to finish Naruto before he did.
Yeah, because
Yeah, cause
you had Naruto stop for a bit.
Yeah.
While I was getting through, Shippuden stopped a bit while I was going through Naruto, and at some point it overtook me. Who finished Shippuden first?
Caleb did.
I did.
Yeah,
Did he?
yeah, he did.
Yeah, I went way through. Yeah, I went really slow.
Yeah, you were slow, but because you kind of caught up, I think it gave Caleb the motivation to just push more forward with
That also
Naruto.
happened.
And then, of course,
Hunter x Hunter
Madara
as well.
happened.
And that also happened with Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Like, I was going slow with Hunter x Hunter. This guy quit up. I'm like, nah, I'm not having that. And
Meanwhile, I had watched all these series.
Any-
Actually, no,
any
I
other
watched
things-
Naruto in
Any other things,
2016.
Caleb, that you're currently paused on that you don't want me overtaking on? by any chance?
Uh, I mean, I guess if you started watching Yu Yu Hakusho, I would say I'd have none of that. I'd
Okay.
thinking it again.
All right.
That's his next thing. He's watching Yu Yu Hakusho.
I was gonna start watching it again. Like I don't know. I was probably gonna, I was like planning on taking a break from Naruto rewatch, and start continuing, I suppose, Yu Yu Hakusho. Anyway, that's Yu Yu Hakusho. That ain't Dragon Ball.
That's not
But yeah, I started. Dragon Ball. No, hang on. It was. It would have been. I started. What year was year 10?
2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember I remember
Yep.
I remember I started watching it in year 10. But I think I finished it the year after. I believe.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Because I watched
I
it
don't know.
somewhere midway through the year, after my completion of Bleach, which was in the first half
When did I
of the
start
year.
Hunter x Hunter?
That
Because
one
that's-
would have been 2018, I think.
Because
I watched it first, and I remember watching Hunter x Hunter
I-
at the end of 2017.
I finished when I finished Super. That's when I started Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Like literally an hour later, I started Hunter x Hunter. So
I still want to.
so whenever I started Hunter x Hunter, I finished Dragon Ball.
Mm.
Because I remember I got the TV, and because I remember, it was like the Tournament of Power was nearing the end, and I knew I was getting this good TV, so I'm like, I'll just wait, and I'll wait till I get the new TV so I can
Yeah.
see this massive fight in all its glory, and that was beautiful.
Like,
It was stunning.
I remember 2017 kind of like more with the order of how I watched shit, because like because the summer between 16 and 17, I didn't do my ginormous binge that I normally did throughout my high school years,
Yeah.
because I had watched Naruto. I had finished Naruto in December. I started a little bit, I think, in November. And then I went to One Piece, which no, I watched a few things in between here and there, like other random shows, smaller ones. Then I went on to One Piece, and much later in the year, just before our first semester exams, because I remember watching One Piece while studying and catching up. One Piece would also be the only thing I went straight on to the manga for out of all of them. And then like I was watching Naruto weekly at that point because the anime hadn't finished, I think. Like they were close to, they were doing the build up for the wedding or whatever at the end of the 500 episodes, something like that. And then I moved on to Bleach, which didn't take me that long because obviously One Piece is a lot more hefty than Bleach is. And then I did Dragon Ball, then Hunter x Hunter. Then I think in December I watched like a bunch of random ones like Sailor Moon, Rurouni Kenshin, a lot more older and more niche shit. And then like starting my binge watch of everything. That's how I kind of opened that binge watch. Yeah. But even still, like I one of the earliest memories of Dragon Ball was definitely like that first day I decided to watch Dragon Ball. Because before that, people were telling me, just go straight on to Z. I'm like, nah,
No, I
nah,
would not recommend that.
nah.
No, absolutely
I
not.
can understand why people did, because obviously, yeah, for English dub, Z came out before Dragon Ball did.
Yeah, but you would watch Shippuden before Naruto.
Yeah.
The
But
exact same
but
reason.
but that's again, but that's also one of the strengths of Dragon Ball is that you can realistically jump in at any point sometimes. Like, and Z, the difference of like Z and Dragon Ball did offer that little leeway that people can sneak in, and I can understand why a lot of people think that that's a good place to start because that's where they started. However, I don't think any of us would really recommend that because
No, never.
I
No.
absolutely adore early Dragon Ball so much. It has some of my favorite content. Not my favorite characters, sadly. But it has so much good content, and if you want a Goku focused story, it's amazing. And you also get so much backstory and lore of different things, and the dragon's actually a little bit more useful and more rare, and there's more little things where there is a challenge sometimes. But like even then, like the first day I watched Dragon Ball, I watched the entirety of the first arc. So up until Oolong and do the Shenron. Basically, I ended it when Goku's got his tail cut off. When he went big ape mode.
Monkey mode.
Monkey mode.
Monkey.
He went monkey mode. That's where I ended my first watch.
I remember. Look, I remember we were in class, and I remember you were watching him turn into a great ape. I think.
I remember in
Oh, no, it
fucking
was
media
Gohan.
class you were watching
No,
Boruto.
I remember. I think it was Gohan because I remember Piccolo was there for some reason. At least from my perspective, it was like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That was back in my starting of Z, wasn't it? God.
I was,
We were just in class, you know, I'm watching Dragon Ball Z. As you do.
One thing I'll